Cuba is a long, thin island, located in the Caribbean and known for its colorful culture, idyllic beaches, and lush forests. Much of the country's 42,000-plus square miles of land has been recognized by UNESCO World Heritage for its beauty and historic significance. Here is our top 3 pick, including some of those sites and beyond as the most beautiful spots in Cuba. Trinidad's collection of a well-preserved history is second only to Havana. The UNESCO site has not changed much since the 1800s, and it has an impressive number of vibrant Spanish colonial buildings. Trinidad's Old Town is open only to foot and horse traffic, so visitors are free to roam the street markets and view the iconic bright, pastel houses freely from the narrow, cobbled roads. Around every corner is another picturesque delight in Trinidad. Trinidad is one of the best preserved cities in the Caribbean from the time when the sugar trade was the main industry in the region. Nowadays, Trinidad's main industry is tobacco processing. The older parts of town are well preserved, as the Cuban tourism industry sees benefit from tour groups. In contrast, some parts of town outside the tourist areas are very run down and in disrepair, especially in the center. Tourism from Western nations is a major source of income in the city. Okay, let's move to the next location. Old Havana boasts UNESCO World Heritage status because the city is home to some of the best preserved history in Cuba. So much so that it feels like time has stopped here. Wander the cobbled streets to find some excellent examples of Baroque and neoclassical architecture like the Cuban Baroque Catedral de San Cristobal. It has the second highest population density in the city and contains the core of the original city of Havana. The positions of the original Havana city walls are the modern boundaries of Old Havana. The threats that hurricanes pose adds to an already tenuous state for Old Havana's many historic buildings. Age, decay, and neglect combine with natural factors in a complex set of threats to the long-term preservation of this historic old town. In 1982, Old Havana was inscribed in the UNESCO World Heritage List because of its unique Baroque and neoclassical architecture, its fortifications, and its historical importance as a stop on the route to the New World. We saved best for the last. Varadero, also referred to as Blue Beach, is a resort town in the province of Matanzas, Cuba, and one of the largest resort areas in the Caribbean. Varadero Beach was rated one of the world's best beaches in TripAdvisor's Traveler's Choice Awards of 2019, ranking at number 2. Common activities include fishing and excursions to Matanzas, Cardenas, and the Peninsula de Zapata. Varadero is a 2-hour drive east of central Havana. The peninsula is only 1.2 kilometers wide at its widest point, and it's the northernmost point of the island of Cuba. Havana and Varadero each have the greatest development in Cuba. Varadero generates and provides over 50,000 jobs with over 52 hotel facilities. Varadero is known as a tourist resort town, with more than 20 kilometers of white sandy beaches. The first tourists visited Varadero as early as the 1870s, and for years it was considered an elite resort. People who have stayed in the area include Al Capone. If you liked the video, please do not forget to share video and subscribe to our channel.